Today we're going to look at the self-defense and combat applications of Tai Chi. So not Tai Chi for health, not Tai Chi for relaxation, but Tai Chi as a means to protect yourself and, if necessary, obviously others. If you come in with that grab again, I can try and make that a strike. And again, please. And depending how good I am, I may get it there. I'm going to always err on the side of caution, because can you do it like really slowly? What I don't want to do is that would be silly. Can you do it again? What I don't want to do is that would be silly. So even if I'm trying to make it a strike, I'm always going to do it slightly at an angle, so I've got that as a fallback position. From there, if I get that strike in, I get some kind of effect here. My next strike can just be that. Now, in the form, you come here and down. So there's a slight interpretation thing there. Come in, I try and hit him, I hit him. Yeah. From there, I can bring him down. I can grab him down. I've always got knees and things to throw in. But what I'm trying to do here, come in again, is hit and hit here, or hit and hit there. Yeah. So that's one thing that I want you to try. Another thing I want you to look at is if you just come in with the grab on one side, I want you to come out here and then just come down here. Now, when you're doing this to each other, if you were doing it for real, I'm going to do it slowly, you would come up and you would drop your weight into that as much as possible, so as to try and make this a strike to the centre of the bicep and just a strike to somewhere on the lower arm. So here it comes in, I move out the way. I could hit him if he was in the right position. I'm just going to try and do that. Yeah. Now, if it's just like the guy, as a friend of mine always says, who's had a pie and a pint too many, that into there, you don't want to hit the teeth, but that into the nose could be quite nice, just pop on the nose. So, it doesn't have to be, whack, let's, chop their head off kind of thing. Although, yeah, if you want to. Who am I to be? But you see how the same technique gives you things that you can use in everything from, potentially damaging the eyeballs to something. If you wanted, you could just kind of go, stop it. Yeah, yeah, do it. So it's got a range of options. And relax a minute. I'm some of you, because I'm watching the way your bodies are moving naturally, and one of the ongoing arguments about martial arts is martial arts are not effective because they teach your body to move in unnatural ways, and good martial arts should teach your body to move in natural ways. The other argument, or the other side of that coin, is that when you practice martial arts, if you practice them enough, your movements get modified. I think the truth probably lies somewhere in the middle, and I think most importantly of all, the truth is individual. My body is my body, your body is your body, and they are different. One of the things, Mel, I noticed when you were defending on one of your moves, your leg naturally crossed over, yeah? Interesting enough, when you did the same thing on the other side, you didn't cross over. If at all possible, if you notice that your leg's done that, as a general rule, it will have been better if you've done that. Crossing your legs generally is a weaker position than having, there are exceptions. There are times when you do cross your legs in a technique, but generally that's I would argue, something to just play with and see what works best. The other thing which I noticed, I think all three of you did, maybe all four of you, is with some of the moves you were kind of stepping back and you were having your heel off the floor. A big thing in Tai Chi is that your heels are always on the floor. The reason being, if your heel is off the floor, then it tends to be that your balance isn't as good, or it tends to be that you're putting a lot of pressure on, the Achilles tendon. And so by having both feet on the floor, you're a little bit more rooted, you're a little bit more solid. So again, just look at what you're doing. And if you can, one of the things, if you're going forward and your heel comes up, it probably means you're overstepping in Tai Chi terms, or in my terms. Yeah, so a smaller step is a better step.